Hello viewers, welcome back to this show, a nice one. My name is Oga Daniel Mugoya as usual. I'm with my main man, I call him Ndugu. Last time people told us through the comments there, Ndugu means brother. Remember we asked them, but what is Ndugu, Ndugu? So they said Ndugu means brother. Did anyone also tell you that Ndugu is...
Someone told me again a different thing, that Ndugu means a small, sharp person. Yes, you're younger, small, sharp person.
So, that is different.
People have different opinions. This is Uganda. Anything is possible.
But in Kiswahili, Ndugu, I went to the Kiswahili dictionary and it means brotherhood.
Then I don't know who has lied, because me, I'm green about it.
That person who told you, I think, just wanted to share some...
to read my mind.
Satire, just being satire. That's
so the person was trying to...
Yeah.
It's okay.
Small, sharp man. I think that person is your best friend. That person knows you're sharp.
Maybe he wanted to get something out of me. However much he failed.
So, welcome to the show. Ndugu, say hello to the world.
Hello, viewers of Oga Promo. This is Yubu, your friend.
How have you been?
I have been so
It's been a while. People are calling me. You have taken long without talking to Yubu. Where has he gone out of the country? So I also told them I'm trying to look for the man over WhatsApp, but his phone...
You would have told them Yubu is someone who disappears when annoyed. You studied history. There are those people from South Africa. They taught us they disappear when they're annoyed. The cohesions. Yes, they disappear when they get annoyed.
But their level of annoyance was different. I don't see Yubu getting annoyed to that extent.
I've never gotten annoyed even one day. It's very hard. I'm a happy person. Look at me. Do you see me annoyed? I have a happy soul.
So you live a happy life?
I have a happy life.
Someone told me that when you're always happy, your chances of living decreases.
No, that is what people think. People are not God. Maybe they are not believers. So they want you to cry so that you can live long.
I don't know.
They don't believe.
I don't know what people want. When you're happy...
Those ones are the people who are not sure about where they are going. You know, if you don't know where you're going, any road can take you.
Whether in the forest?
Yes, as long as you don't know where you're going, any road will take you.
But where will you end?
That is it. If you don't know, Uga, this is the thing. If you're here and you don't know where you're going, any road you follow will take you because you don't know where you're going.
But I think it depends. There are those people who don't know where they are going, but they end up successful.
Then that one is, those ones have chance. Those are people, those ones are the lucky ones. They are blessed. They are certain, you know, like you, if you're blessed. Even me, if I'm blessed, there are things that is already meant to be mine. Whether you do witchcraft,
no matter what.
Whether you do what, they're already meant to be mine. Whether I fight for it or I don't fight for it, if God has said, you know what, this one is specifically for you, it is mine. I don't have to fight for it.
Nevertheless, you only have to work for it.
The only thing I have to do is to fight to maintain it. If it comes to my table, it is now me to fight to maintain.
Does that call for preparedness?
Sometimes there are things that come when you're not ready. Yes. The opportunities that comes when you're not ready.
But when you're not ready, you might end up losing it.
When you're not ready, as long as you're ready, when it comes, you're sorted. So that means...
How do you handle it?
That means...
How do you handle such an opportunity which comes and it finds you unprepared?
Now, opportunities which comes and finds you when you're unprepared. One, when it comes, you need to first reason. You need to check on the opportunity, the things that is inside, the people that has brought the opportunity, and where the opportunity can take you. And you need to see how many people have gotten the opportunity, the mess they have caused to get out of the opportunity for you to succeed, make sure you don't get into any of the messes they've done. You're good to go.
When was the last time you remember you had such a great opportunity that caught you unprepared?
Me?
You, as Yubu.
It was getting a job where I'm working.
At Parliament?
I don't know. But anyway, I'm working.
Yubu, people have been following our conversations for a long time, and they know it very well that you are a protocol officer at Parliament, of course. So they know you at Parliament.
Parliament is a public place. You have been in Parliament.
Yeah.
Very many people will come to Parliament. Anyone can go there. Yes. But I'm not saying that it was a must that I had to be there. Maybe it was God's plan.
So the opportunity got you unprepared?
I was prepared because I'd studied. I had a degree. I followed the normal procedures to get there. They applied, I applied. Interviews I did, I passed. Yes.
That is very good.
I had to be given.
In fact, the last time we had the conversation, you were 26 years old. I'm happy to tell the public that Yubu is now 27 years old.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I've now entered fatherhood.
In fact, we said belated happy birthday because now that
I have now entered my year of fatherhood. Yes.
27 years old.
27 years old. My days of marriage is coming near now.
So are you taking your life in a scripted style or?
No. I fought hard for where I am now, and the dream still comes, and I'm chasing it to get there.
You know, each time I get time to talk to you, I need people of your age mate to relate on whatever conversations we have, because you remember the other time we talked of village champions. There are people outside there who are 30 years and above, but they wake up doing nothing and get back to bed again, and it is rotating each day.
So you see, poor people, I'm not abusing them or insulting them. Let me send apologies before I speak it out. But
a disclaimer.
Yes. People are poor because people reason like poor people.
People are poor reason like poor people.
People who are poor, they are poor simply because they reason like poor people. Then rich people are rich because they reason like rich people. Ask me how.
How?
If, for example, a poor person is to wake up and start having the same reasoning that a rich person has, how to make money, how to increase on the money, if I do this and do this, it will bring money, will you be poor? You know very well that you can dig. After digging, you will sell. After selling, money will come. Save, dig, do this, and you develop. Will you be poor?
No.
That is it. People are poor simply because they reason like poor people.
But maybe they don't have someone to inspire them.
You don't need people to come and inspire you. Sometimes as a man, you need to wake up. You know, a real man should handle troubles, no matter what kind of trouble it is. There's no way we are going to run away from the things. You'll run, you'll get a heavy one in front. You can't run. The only solution is to think how to overcome it. You get? You think, you play around with it, how you're going to overcome each circumstance or each blockage that comes.
When is the right time to think how
the right time
to overcome them? Because
the right time to think is when you have the little peace. Don't tell me you start thinking because you're broke. Where are you going to start from? Have something first, then start thinking. You cannot start thinking. You're in the house, you don't have food, you don't even have 100 shillings, and you say you're going to think.
Yubu, there is this word hope. You know about hope?
Yes.
How would you describe hope?
Is having a belief. Having that inner voice that tells you that you can.
You know, in the past, when I could hear someone talking about hope and hopeless. At first, I thought hopeless is something abusive. Is hopeless having no hope?
No, you can't tell someone you're hopeless. That one is degrading someone. You know, sometimes we use the strong words on the people when they don't deserve to hear such words. Words like you're hopeless. Why should you use such a word on someone? Why?
So I find a village champion and tell him, you know what, you're hopeful?
Not hopeful. Just telling them you can make it is enough. You can make it. You don't tell a village person you're hopeless. Village people, a village person, you tell that person you're hopeless, you see the worst you have never seen in North.
Have you ever been in a situation like in an annual, like in a year, but whenever each time passes, you have hope that tomorrow will be better?
Yes.
Do you know that this has kept most of the people poor?
Do you know why? Because they keep having the hope and they don't practice or chase the hope. When you discover something, live that particular life, get to the right channel to take you there. Oga, right now, if you say you want to go to Ginger, will you follow Northern Road?
No.
You follow what?
The Eastern Road.
To get where?
To Ginger.
That is it.
So you need to chase your dream.
To chase your dream. You can tell me you want to be maybe an HR, so what are you doing? Will you sit home and wait for a call? Come and be the HR. Do not expect someone to call you deep down there in the village to give you the title CC. Speak and let them see that you have the knowledge in you.
Sure.
How did Ugandans, how would you expect Ugandans to know someone like Yubu exist if I didn't get the platform?
Indeed. In fact, I ask myself, how does Yubu, do you still get challenges of people degrading you because of your height?
I see that one like nothing. Because if I see that people who degrade me, I'm better than all of them.
Because you're an amazing person. Whenever I meet my friends, they say, but where did you get that man from? So I also ask myself, but Yubu, do you really know yourself? Do you really know yourself, Yubu?
I'm just a layman.
But do you really know yourself?
I know myself. Oga, let me tell you something. One day, if a white tells you that you are uncultured, that means he's telling you that you are uncultured according to their culture, not your culture. We have different cultures we believe in. So if someone comes and tells me, Yubu, you are uncultured, I would say, okay, according to your culture. But according to mine, I am cultured.
Does your nature or your stature make you work hard?
Before, maybe I was born to work hard. I work so hard, day and night. Since morning, today, I woke up at 6. I've been having several meetings. Several meetings. You called me and I told you I was in Entebbe.
Yeah, of course. I started imagining my man, ndugu Yubu.
With important
people seated.
Do you know why?
Discussing important matters.
They want to hear developmental words from me. Maybe they have seen that there's something unique about me, that they can get through me. And maybe that is the purpose as to why God has said, Yubu, first be like that and open the eyes of the rest. Yes. I need them, they need me.
I know.
You see? Some of them, they're big, but they can get other channels through me. So they need me. Because I'm the immediate channel they can get.
So
how many people have used you to reach me?
My phone, there's a time I switched off my phone
You
when
can now
I got overwhelming calls.
Now you
People were calling me. I want to
Now,
meet that guy. I want
why
to meet
do you
Yubu.
think those people are calling to meet something that others call it nothing? Because they have seen something important about that person. I always see comments in your videos, others are saying, I've never watched this video for 20 minutes, but I have finished because they got attracted by what comes out of the small head.
In fact, I personally, I also watched that video 3 times. I wanted to know, but what is really...
Me myself, have failed to know. I've failed to know what is important about this. That's the truth. I receive calls, Rotary Club, this one's come. I'll be like, where am I going to start from? What am I going to tell these people? You inspire me, even at midnight. Phone calls. Yubu, I'm in Dubai. Yubu, I'm in over in Saudi Arabia. I'm in Ukraine. Or not Ukraine. I've had Russia. I've had South Africa. I've had Canada. I'll be like, now this one in Canada wants my help.
But that is very good. Isn't that a blessing in
You know, it reached a point where I even now had to create a WhatsApp group where we send a link and I have all of them on Zoom. I have a pen and a paper to list you. You list and I answer them one by one. That is how I manage the group. Yes.
That is very good.
Because I felt like they all needed my time and I had to give them the time they wanted. Just like they gave...
I think most of them wanted the courage.
Yeah. Okay, people have
because
problems.
Most people all have abilities to do some things, but they only need to be to get the courage from someone.
Yes.
That you can do it.
People have problems, but the people who are supposed to give them the solution shows off to them. They want to actually use their problems to laugh at them.
They despise people.
Yes. But me, I'm bold. Like I told you, I'm from a humble family. I'm from a humble background. Have thin things. If someone comes and tell me that, Yubu, I'm from this such and such a family, it's not a shock. Because maybe we have the same level. So how can we get ourselves out of this field? We fight hard to make sure that we show the kids to the rich people that we are not poor because we wanted. We are poor because our fathers, in their regime, they didn't get opportunities. Like maybe how your fathers got. Yes. But that does not mean that we are going to be poor.
Forever.
We shall work hard, be very rich.
Such that you don't go back to that situation.
And the kids to the rich people will come to bend low to us. And we shall give them the services they want. But that one is just to prove to them that life is a journey.
Yubu, you're in position to answer this. If you look around maybe Kampala or Uganda, how many people have the same characters like you? Or have the same thinking like Yubu thinks?
I have a belief that people, many, maybe they don't get the platform just to speak out their mind.
They are underground.
Yes. And maybe they don't have the courage. Because, you know, to speak like I do, you need to practice it. I told you, I'm a mass communicator. I was inspired.
By profession.
Yes. I was inspired by the late speaker. I was inspired by Chris Obore, for your information. I am bold and open enough because that man has always guided me. Whether I'm wrong, he will come. Whether I'm in public or what, he tell me this and this, there and then. And that is how I am. Oga, I'll get you doing this. I will tell you, guy, you know what, this is a mess. I don't care whether you're going to hate me. The fact is, you have heard the truth. You're going to correct it, but you've felt it.
You have continued to choose wisely your friends.
That is it. Have continued, and I will always continue.
How is Andrew?
Andrew is okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. He's very okay.
Last time, in our last show, we talked about Andrew, letting the people of Omoro to vote Andrew. And
he has already been voted, the people supported him. Now it is his time to work.
To deliver.
He's now going to deliver.
The other time you told me the best gift the people of Omoro should give to the late is voting Andrew.
That was by then. Now they've given, I'm sure they're already seeing the feedback.
I met him during the induction of MPs, and he told me he's ready to face everything.
You can see, he is. He's a young, intelligent person, fresh. He can do the service. And he's surrounded by the rightful people.
Like Yubu.
We are here. By the way, Andrew will call me, Yubu, how can we do this? I'll tell him, okay, what kind of people are those? Maybe they're the youth. Fine, me, I can handle the youth. Let me go have a word with them. By the time we are done, we are done. Everything is settled. You want to fight us? It's okay. You scratch my back, I scratch your back.
So Yubu, you scratch my back, I scratch your. Okay, Yubu, you when we were starting this interview, you said you're ready for fatherhood. I wanted to push my chair back a bit. Say, Yubu is ready seeing someone, or
I'm a man.
Want this take you back to the Yubu we don't know?
No. Me being a man does not mean I cannot be a man.
You know me, I fear those things.
Which things?
Parenthood. Parental.
Are you married? Are you married?
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be like you. I think I've answered the question about fatherhood.
So, how was Dubai?
Dubai was okay. I enjoyed.
In our first interview, you know, I always relate to all our last conversations. So when I see you progressing, I just thank God.
I remember promising you I will have to fly.
Yeah, you told me, and I even asked you about the passport, and you said you were in the process.
I got it.
What was the process of getting a passport, first of all? You got the passport knowing you're going to travel?
Chances, as I told you, I'm a lucky boy.
You need.
I got the passport. Chances came by itself. Yubu, we go. Found myself in Emirates. Entering Emirates, everyone was shocked. We watched you on YouTube.
Hey.
Come and repost those hair hostess, the people who works there, pilots. I sat in the plane. I was like, who am I?
How was it? Just briefly share with someone outside there, because you know, like I say that whenever I get a conversation with you, there are people who are your age mates and really need to be inspired by your story to take the next step. So how was your journey from the day you knew that you were you got your ticket and you're having a flight?
You know how I got the ticket? I thought they were lying to me. Then from nowhere, I saw they have sent me my visa on WhatsApp. I was like, eh. Then they told me, Yubu, your flight is on Friday at 4. Be at the airport 3 hours before the flight. I reached the airport.
What time did you reach there? Did
at
you reach
2. They told me 3 hours. So by 2 I was there. In fact, we used Emirates. It was from 5. And we took over 5 hours.
To Dubai?
To Dubai.
It was a direct flight?
Direct flight, Emirates, yeah. Direct flight.
Business class?
Assured.
I have never used the business class. I only pass, you know, it is in front. So there's this door you pass through and then you get to the economy. So there you just pimp there. Hey, how are you guys there? So how is the business class?
It's cool. But there's nothing special about business class.
So why are people making it so special?
Just maybe because you sit in front and the seats a bit
you're
modernized,
positioned, you can stretch your legs.
Can sleep.
Yeah. But even the economy, for me, I slept.
But economy, may I feel actually next time if I'm taking the flight, I think I should sit in economy.
because you have got already the experience of the
yes.
business class. But now for me, I need to also get the experience of the business class. But first share with me.
I know you want to sit near the pilot. I know.
No. The pilot in the cockpit. No. But so you reached Entebbe airport. Presented your visa, COVID certificate.
I even used the VIP section.
Hey, you just went straight.
I reached the airport, checking my bags. They actually, I didn't even go for checking. They only got my passport, my national ID, and my vaccination card.
The yellow fever.
Yes, and then they rolled my bag, and I went and sat in VIP.
So when you reached Dubai?
When I reached Dubai, of course I got out. I found the taxi booked already waiting for me to pick me and take me to the hotel.
How was the weather?
It was nice, but around one day, very hot. Yes. I could sleep. I actually enjoyed Dubai at night.
Because of the AC?
I was enjoying the hotel. I was in a hotel called Aloft, in a place called Deira City Center.
Yeah, it is the city center.
Yeah. So I was in that hotel.
Not necessarily city center, but Deira is a place most commonly known for Ugandans. Most of the Ugandans or the business area
live in that area.
Of Chikubo Express.
Now, come back to, how do I call this one? It's not far, it's opposite the Gulf Coast. You have ever been in Dubai?
Yes, I've ever been there. That is the
now, it's not even far from the airport for Emirates, where the Emirates land. Yes. So live at the other side of the Deira where there's that hotel for Ugandans called Landmark or what.
There's Mpombo African
Now
restaurant.
that is where I used to go.
Mpombo, he has very great food. Big up Hassan Luombo, Mpombo African restaurant, Deira.
Now that is where I was going there for shopping. So that's where I was meeting Ugandans. They were speaking their language. I was like, hey, I'm already in Chikubo. So I enjoyed. I met some of the fans, some of your followers.
I know you made some good friends there.
We made friends. We took pics. They even took me for lunch. We had lunch together. They were asking me, Yubu, can you spend a night with us here? I was like, it's okay, but for my safety, let me get back to the hotel. Yes, because I had the consulate of Sudan in Dubai. Was my very good friend. We were always together. He comes to check on me, takes me for
Was it a business trip? What had you gone to?
It was not a business trip.
Was it a holiday?
It was like a holiday. And also, I'd gone with Honorable Sam Engola and few people. But it was a tour. To have the experience.
Were you benchmarking on something? What has Yubu going to do in Dubai?
Confidential. That one is confidential.
A word to a wise is enough. Because when you say confidential, we shall not go dwell into that. But when you say you went with the Honorable, of course, it has to be parliamentary work.
No, it was not parliamentary. It was not parliamentary. You know, Parliament is too big for me to do their work. I always wash my hands.
So, when you were in Dubai and you met the community in Dubai, did you see how Ugandans are taking the work seriously there in Dubai? How the environment they work in?
Yeah.
Did you try to get time to research about
I asked them. They were telling me how they import matoke from Uganda to the other side. Even they told me to wait. I waited for arrival of some matoke. I also ate the matoke. I saw the beauty of Uganda in that place.
But the conditions, the way Ugandans, the working conditions, how they work there in Dubai, did you try to get some knowledge? Because
I did not get time to stay with them that much. But I think that one I will know better when they speak up their mind.
You know why I'm asking this? For us here in Uganda, when these people leave to go for work abroad, most of them work under harsh conditions, but for us here we think they are okay. So when they send money here to us in Uganda, there is a way we treat this money as just something received from
abroad,
but yet the conditions which they are working, the conditions they are working in there is terrible. They hard work. So that's why I was asking you whether someone shared with you, or you because for me when I was there, I took time and
I did not take my time to ask them. So that is why I'm finding it hard for me to talk about maybe how they are feeling. Maybe I will get to know when
but
they
from
come
the
up to
environment,
speak.
because it was too hot. From the environment, you can
now,
tell this.
When it comes to environment, exactly where they are, as you know, they call it Chikobo. That means it's something not far from.
There are those who are not in Chikubo. There are those who are in other states like Sharjah.
Then those ones I did not get the time to meet them, because I did not move so much. I don't enjoy moving. I was taking my time to do the shopping around the place. As I told you, you also know it's a shopping center.
I know.
And that's where I met them.
Okay. So welcome back from Dubai. Congratulations upon that status. Now your travel profile is rich.
Yes.
Now you're no longer the Yubu I just used to. Your travel profile is rich. So back in Uganda, things are, the commodity prices, things are hard, life is hardening. How are you living in this hard condition? And how can you tell, what can you tell the other colleagues who are your followers, how they can pass through this hard condition?
Oga, life is not something soft. On earth, it's like we are moving on a Maram road. We are not on tarmac road. That is why when it comes to life, falling sick is like going into drainage. So you choose to get stuck in the drainage or engage your car in a four-wheel and get to the right path.
Are you not speaking in parables?
So what we have to do is, it's not something that is maybe going to be permanent. We need to expect it to happen. Maybe we consult the religious leaders if the things are written in the Bible. They can guide us better. But as per now, what I can say, this should not discourage us from working hard. All at the end, we all have to survive. So as a man, what are you going to do to survive? Find anything small and survive. If fuel price is high, you can't drive, maybe God still likes you to walk. There's a reason why we have this. God knew a time will come, we shall have to use it. So let's put it into practice. It's hard, but you have to persevere. It's better than sitting and you die hungry.
But even those who would wish to work, the employees are getting out, the situation is getting out of hand. There are no jobs.
You don't
Recently I saw
Makerere
graduating.
There are people who are earning money, but they don't work. They're using their talents. Very many people have talents. The only thing I encourage Ugandans is to have the heart to lift people up. Oga, if you can pick someone and lift them up, you don't know the change you have brought into that person's life.
So are you trying to send the message to those people who are rich and they have to lift others?
The rich people should stand for the poor people. Money is nothing. At the end, rich people don't go for burials, I'm telling you. They don't go.
Even when they go, they
see prayers like it's a waste of time. Let me tell you, the only time they enjoy going for burial is entering their car to drive and reach the burial. When they reach and sit, they are bored. Then they enjoy when it is time to set off. That is why you see them living very early. Why? They are fearing dust. Because they are used to his life. Do you know how much amount of dust we have smoked on the road? and we are still surviving. People have seen life in different ways. The only thing I can say is the world is not fair. And that is something that annoys God so much. People don't want to
like
treat
you normally
others.
say, life, this life, no balance.
Yes. I don't feel bad if God fails to answer people's prayers. We as sinners, we don't want to even admit. I'm telling you. God has given people a chance, the wrongdoers, to reconcile. They see good people dying, and they think the good people are dying because they want to die. Really? Does not make sense to someone like me.
But Yubu, do you think prayers can help in this situation?
Yes, there's nothing with God, everything is possible unless you don't believe in the God I serve.
I believe.
Then, do you believe?
I am a believer.
The question comes back to you. Do you know prayers can help? Do you believe prayers can help?
It can.
That is it. It can
But
help.
there are those people who have prayed. Recently, my friend called me and he told me, man, I was...
It's not about praying, my brother. Pray. After praying, practice what God wants. There's praying. You can pray for the whole week. But are you pleasing God? While praying, where is your heart? You can pray, right, but what are you doing to others? I can stay home without going to church. But if I believe, I do charity, I do God's word, I will excel, God will bless me, God will never leave my side.
How about people who spend, God has given them money, but they are spending it wrongly?
It is their chance. Maybe their time will come. That is why the rich people, they die and their children remains to suffer.
So they are extending the burden to the next generation.
Poor planning. They don't want to care about the future. They care for now.
Yubu, if someone who is of your age, a Ugandan of sound mind, earns between 500,000 to 800,000, how would that person, what kind of lifestyle would that person have?
If you earn that money, you don't have to go for a luxurious life. You don't need to live a life that at the end of the month you have nothing completely saved. You earn 500,000 and you want to stay in a rent of 300,000? Are you wise?
It is negotiation capacity.
No, think. You can't tell me that you're going to earn 500,000. First of all, at the end of the month, you have finished the money. You're going to pay money, rent, 300,000, 100,000, or maybe even 200 has gone in transport. You become a beggar. You die when you have people's money to pay back. Or else, you'll get the salary, pay the rent, use the balance to pay debt. You borrow again. You die a beggar. That is what they call poor planning. I don't encourage my friends to spend too much money. It annoys me a lot. Because you're going to spend the money you have. I am going to fight hard at the end because you're my friend. You're going to make me carry burden or responsibilities, which is yours, which I'm not ready for.
But there's competition.
I want to have friends where if you is going to park a Range Rover here, or guy is going to park maybe a Benz, someone is going to park maybe a Lamborghini, that is what we call success together. Yes.
When the circle you live in, you fall in the same category.
Yes. Sometimes people blame that people don't want to give them jobs, but no, they have to first look. The problem is their mouth. Sometimes what you speak can block you from accessing what you want. People may be willing to help you, but if you talk too much, you will discourage them. There you're a fighter. There are people, you give them something to do, they'll get into the system, they'll join the enmity, and they'll start to fight you, forgetting the foundation where they came from, forgetting that you are the one who helped them to be there. Me, such a person who has helped me to get where I am, I can never forget. You kill me with that person. Because without that person, I will not be where I am.
Because this life is a journey.
Yes.
You need to step somewhere.
And through person. So if someone has been there for me to get there, you will kill me with that person. You will. I can decide to surrender, to leave the job. You will kill me with that person. I can stay when I don't talk to them, when they're there, but I know their contribution to my success.
Yubu, this year is coming to an end. You are in the middle of the year already. I know you must have had some goals when the year was starting. Do you think you are progressing to achieve?
The first goal was to get a job that I have got. The second goal was to settle in a good place that I have.
Tick.
The third goal was to get myself around near people that I have.
Tick.
To keep myself silent and not to listen to other people.
You are in the number 4 now?
Yes.
Tick.
I have achieved. And to remain in my level.
So even before the end of the year, you have achieved everything?
I can even achieve more than 10, depending on how focused I am.
You know, Yubu, you are so amazing. Each time I converse with you, there are some things I get to learn that are not only being your age, but there are those who can make it in life if they are determined.
Of course. Everyone can make it in their life. In life, as long as they are determined. There's no one who cannot fail to make it in life. As long as you're focused. Oga, do you know you can be a manager of UBC? As long as you focus and you work hard for it. I'm not saying you should fight your manager. I'm just telling you, do you know you can be?
God willing.
Good, you believe. You can. And work. The only thing you're waiting for is the appointment day. If God says you will be, automatically you will. And no one will fight that battle, because no one fights with God.
There is a saying that you need to carry your own cross.
That is what people think. You can't move alone, or you can't fight a war alone. You need people. Even Jesus had God behind. Yes.
So you cannot walk alone.
You cannot walk alone.
The conversation still continues. I'm with my great comrade Yubu. You know, ndugu Yubu. I picked it from the late ndugu Yubu, and I've always called. I even changed my contact, your name, on my phone. I put ndugu Yubu. Recently, when I was calling you, my friend asked, "But who is ndugu?" My wife thought I'd change the name of
another someone. I think me I sound like a woman on phone.
So when I called, she thought I was calling someone.
So, Oga, that's life. It's all about living a humble life, knowing yourself. If a motivational speaker tells you, find yourself, that doesn't mean you're lost. They are telling you to sit and recognize yourself and know that you have a value.
There are people who will say you'll be speaking like that because he has already achieved most of his goals, so he's comfortable.
I'm speaking to save others who have not yet. I don't show off. I am no one. I'm a nothing. I'm speaking to open the eyes of many. Yes.
How is your mom?
My mom is okay. She's happy.
When you went to Lira, did you go to meet her?
She's in Kampala.
Hey!
Yes.
She came to Kampala? Hey, Yubu, and you didn't call me to meet your mom?
She will be going back.
When?
Tomorrow morning.
No.
Yes.
From here, we have to go and meet your mom.
No problem. No problem.
How long had she been in Kampala?
2 days.
2 days.
She does not like Kampala life.
Why?
She likes her home.
At least you would have taken her to some places to tour around Kampala, tour around.
She's not that person.
She has been in the village for a long time.
No, she knows Kampala more than I know. Yes.
Because she's your mother. She was here before you.
She was here before me.
But things have changed.
Things have changed, but she's not
lifestyle,
moved. She's not moved by the things now. She's now an old woman. Yes.
I know.
I always tell people that if you get these old women moving around, selling things, buy from them.
Support them.
Or even I keep on telling the KCCA people that I see no reason as to why they should arrest these old women, beat them. These people are not looking for money to do corruption or looking for money to eat. These people are looking for money to feed their families.
You need to support them.
I always pray to God that I hope it is not the sacred honors messing up the things. I'm speaking to you today, Oga, without fear. If it is the sacred honors bringing all these problems, they will never see heaven. I'm telling you. You're making a poor person to suffer. Because of you, wait and see. I'm telling you.
But Yubu, but even these people, the numbers increased. So you even ask yourself, but will I support all of them?
The thing is this, it depends. I tried sitting down to ask myself. I was one time discussing this one with one of the arcade owners who does not support that. Says, Yubu, the thing with some of our friends, because they don't have their houses full, they want people to occupy. Why? Is that how you do business? That is not how they do business. There you're doing a dirty business, not clean business. That is dirty business. In fact, they are worse than devil worshippers. Yes. Because at least they're doing it openly and boldly, with their heart. And if they do, I'm sure some put in money to practice that. People will suffer. I see them and I feel like crying on their behalf.
I know. Yubu, how would someone address a challenge of fear?
A challenge of fear? How do you address your challenge of fear?
To me, I'm determined.
You find yourself and your values.
Your what?
Fear is the biggest disease on earth. So you find its medicine. Find yourself.
Because I look at you, you are a bold person, so courageous.
I have to speak it. Whether they're even going to do something to disturb me, let them do it. They are not practicing something good. They are continuing with the bad deeds. Oga, if you know you have lied, or if you know someone has lost a job, someone has not gotten a job, because you have lied about them, take it as a loan, because it will come back with an interest. Yes. If you know someone lost his job or her job,
because
you went and lied about them, take it as a loan. It will come back with an interest.
It may not even come back to you.
Yes.
But to the people next to you or to your children.
Most especially it comes back to you, the liar. Yes.
Isn't that now God punishing you?
It happens, and that is God. People fight. People want to fight others so that they don't prosper. But the moment you have done that, you're happy, right? But take it like you have the biggest or the highest amount of a loan, because you will pay back with an interest.
I would imagine this world without God,
we will not be there. And life, don't even think about that, because it is not even possible.
Because someone could be driving, finds you and just knocks you and goes out.
That is it. But it's not something possible. The more you keep on thinking about that deep Oga, you'll run mad. If you keep thinking that because God, issues of God, leave it with God. Yes. That is it.
Can easily confuse your mind.
That is true. Yeah.
It's getting late. Let's end this interview. Yubu,
Yes.
Your last words to the viewers.
I want to tell the viewers that always follow this channel, follow Oga. You can subscribe to Oga, link up with Oga. Oga will always bring the best for you. Can also subscribe to my YouTube, ONYONG YUBU, on Twitter.
Yeah. How is music? Yubu, where are you leaving music, Yubu?
For music, we shall put it on another topic. I'm working on an album. So, I'm working on an album.
Hey.
We shall come to that. So, for now, we have handled this. But expect the best from me before this year ends.
I will live to testify.
You will.
Thank you very much for following. Today, this is all we had for you. Because of time, I will let my great ndugu Yubu leave for other tasks. I know we shall be meeting in Parliament.
You're welcome.
And I'm looking forward to see the day Yubu will be the Speaker of Parliament. Because he promised me.
For that, we are not going to talk about it. We are not going to talk about that one now.
Okay, remain Daniel Mugoya Oga. See you next time. Thanks for following and bye-bye.